Hello students. Today we will discuss excretory system of human. Human excretory system includes two kidneys, right kidney and left kidney. They are the bean-shaped structure, present nearer to the abdomen, little back side. So nearer to you can say back bone. So these are present nearer to the back side. So the abdomen region. Fine. So these are the two kidney-shaped, bean-shaped structures. These are the kidneys. From the kidney you can see two tubes are arising. These two tubes are ureter. So human excretory system includes two kidneys, two ureters. Ureters are the tubes which are bringing the material, waste material from each kidney. So this is a right ureter and the left ureter, and both of them they are joining with one muscular bag-like structure called urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is an expandable bag which can expand, made up of muscles. And urethra. Urethra is the place through which urine will be excreted. So let's see one more time. Kidneys helps in formation of urine. How they do it? They do it by filtration of blood. For that, each kidney is having unit cells. The cells, unit cells of kidney, they are known as, or we can also say excretory unit of kidney is known as nephron. So there are millions of nephrons in both the kidneys where basically filtration of blood will take place. After filtration, when the urine is formed, that urine will be transported through these ureters and then it will enter into the muscular bag called urinary bladder. This is a muscular bag which can expand. It can hold the urine. It has voluntary muscles. So you will get the urge. It is having a control to with your nervous system. So you can hold for some time, and time to time through the opening urinary urethra, urine will be excreted out. So urine will be stored here and will be excreted out through urethra. This is the structure of human excretory system, or it is also known as urinary system. Now we will study the structure of nephron and then the formation of urine. Each kidney is having millions of such tiny excretory unit called nephron. This nephron again have four parts. So, structure of nephron. Nephron contains, you can say, a cup-shaped structure called Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Inside this Bowman's capsule, we can see some mesh of capillaries called glomerulus. Glomerulus is mesh of thin-walled capillaries. After that, this Bowman capsule, we can see a tube which is coming where I have written PCT. This is proximal convoluted tubule. So there is a T, that is proximal convoluted tubule, These are the tubules through which the formation of urine will take place. Next, after PCT, we can see a U-shaped tube, that is loop of Henle. Henle is the name of the scientist. Then we see DCT. DCT is distal convoluted tubules. Okay, this is the structure, and after that distal convoluted tubules, they will join the collecting duct. Okay, so this is the general structure of glomerular, that is Bowman's capsule. So this is the general structure of nephron. Fine. So what does it contain? Bowman's capsule. Inside Bowman's capsule, there will be mesh of fine capillaries. We call it as glomerulus, and then from there, tubular system arises. Those tubular system include PCT, loop of Henle, and DCT. And then they join the collecting duct. They all will join together, and then they will be collected. All the urine will be collected by the urinary tubes, ureter, and then stored in urinary bladder and will be thrown out time to time by the process of micturition. Micturition is throwing out of urine time to time. Fine, students. Let's study the function of this and formation of urine. How urine is formed. We all know that the artery which is bringing blood to the kidney is renal artery, and the vein which take away the blood, that is renal vein. Fine. So arteries will bring the blood, and that blood through these arteries and then further divide into smaller arterioles, and that blood will enter into each nephron. Okay, through this system, this glomerulus. So, in urine formation, the first step is, these are the steps of urine formation. First step is known as glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration, which is also known as ultrafiltration. It means the blood will be filtered here. Filtration of blood takes place, okay, through these small capillaries. Capillaries are thin-walled structures, tube. So they are so thin-walled that water and some salts, small salts, can easily pass through it. But rest of the components of blood will not be able to pass through it. Just like a sieve. With very small pores, a sieve like it is acting. So it is basically sieving. Filtration is done. The way we use filter and we filter. So same way blood will be filtered, and all the important and big molecules of the blood, like proteins are there and other glucose molecules are there, RBCs are there, all blood cells are there. They all will be filtered. Only some part of water with few small minerals, and the most important, we all know that urea, which is the nitrogenous waste in human body which is present in the blood, that need to be filtered. Okay, so that urea is very small. Their molecular structure is small, so they can get filtered. So all these things with some salts and all, that will be filtered, and the rest of the thing will be taken back by the arteries. Clear? So they are bringing the blood is filtered, and only now after filtration, what is coming here? only some amount of water, some salts and urea. Urea is a main toxic substance or nitrogenous substance for which this complete system of excretory system we have to study. That is filtered. So this filtration takes place here in glomerulus in the Bowman's capsule. After that, the filtrate, the liquid which is coming here, okay, that will be, this is known as second step, selective reabsorption. What is the selective reabsorption? Here, some amount of water and some amount of salts. All the important substances like water and salts. Sodium salts are there, potassium salts are there, all the important salts, they are absorbed. They are absorbed again and again. So we call it a selective reabsorption. Reabsorption. Already whatever is necessary, that will be absorbed by the body. But during this final movement, again, water and all the important salts are again absorbed. That's why we call it as selective reabsorption. This is done by PCT and loop of Henle. Proximal convoluted tubule and loop of Henle will help in selective reabsorption of the materials which are very important, not the toxic. Okay. So we can also say that maximum amount of water conservation is done in this part. What is water conservation? Amount of water. 180 liter of blood is filtered regularly within one day. Okay. And how much amount of urine is produced? Nearly 1.5 to 1.8 liter out of 180 liter of blood filtered. So how much amount you can see we have conserved. So we can also say that basically the basic function of kidney is conservation of water and minerals. So water and minerals will be absorbed in this, that's we call it as selective reabsorption. And the third step, that is tubular secretion. Tubular secretion involves throwing out of all the waste. Here it will be absorbed. Here it will be absorbed. Here any toxic substance, or you can say drugs, or any harmful element or mineral which is remaining there in the body, which was not excreted earlier, will be thrown out. All the toxic substances, even the drugs. Drugs can be in any form, even the medicines in which toxic compounds are formed. They all are thrown out. Okay, so formation of urine is taking place here. Water and minerals, okay, that is absorbed and then added on. All the waste which was remaining, they are added on this part. This is done by the DCT, the last part of the last tubule of this nephron. It is done by this. The DCT helps in secretion of the waste products, which was not done earlier, all those toxic substances. So these are the three important steps of urine formation. And now the urine will be reaching to the collecting duct. All the collecting duct will join to the ureter. Ureter will carry it to the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder will store it till the time it is able to hold, and after that will throw it out time to time by the process known as micturition. Okay, so three steps are there: glomerular filtration or ultrafiltration, selective reabsorption, and tubular secretion. These are the three steps of urine formation. Thank you, children.